You see? Me don't know what the blood clot are going with YouTube, you know, man. Why YouTube always a fuck them blood clot self be? Well, let me see how about this. Let me see. Because me don't know why YouTube a fuck itself like son. I tried to blood clot make the picture them so we can't see what going from what are going, you know. Took the time and edit these shits like 5 minutes, you know what I mean? And it's still not work. You know what I gotta do. But that's maybe I got to try, you know, I gotta try save it. I'm going to yeah, people, I have to be practicing these shits, you see me? You know what I mean? So when we're really ready for chat people business on YouTube, we don't have no hiccups with the views, isn't it? Because I edited this video. What did I edit this picture? That's another thing. You know what? Black people don't like to read instructions. You know? So that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks good.
I'm going to read up the instructions. Oh no, let me see how this look on the next screen. Okay, no. Let me see. I don't like what I want to look. Let me see where I go with this one. And then there's a lag. Okay. And there's a lag with the pictures. See what this one look like. See the lag is in. See the shit on my screen. Let me see something here. Yeah, I know the shit that might move slow too. Alright. See where I change video. You see? This is a screenshot that I took. You see how it look good on the screen. Right? But no, the ones them that me edit now for chat to people in business, it look effed up. Who's that in the comment section? Queen J, what up? And there, you know. Nikki Z, what going? I bet things are going, you know. Right? Right now, the fight video, them beat up Natty and last night, you see me? You know what I mean? Yeah, them beat up Natty and last night. We see the video, Natty said send the addy, but the people them send me the video with them a beat up Natty and you see me. I can't see, sorry about that people. You know what I mean? Yeah, it looked like some girls was beating up Natty and friend. You feel me? Yeah, some girls was beating up Natty and friend. Then Natty Ann came at the end to come defend her friend. You know what I mean? And like, you know, 46 girls come and, you know, and it's like that, you see me? You know what I mean? Yeah, my people, I want bagger, you know, it's on my Twitter page. Let me see. Well, they won't allow me to play the videos. I'm going to try to fix that feature for us. Because, you know, we're after chat people business, isn't it? You know what I mean? But the unedited version is on my Twitter page. You might have to change your settings so you can't see nasty things, isn't it? You know what I mean? See, it's at the fight right now. I'm going to play the part where Natty Ann come in. Hold on there. Cause you see Ivany all are coming too, don't you?
Don't fuck with me! Don't fuck with my friend! Don't fuck with nobody! Let her go.
Yeah, sit you there. Well, I don't know if that's first, yeah. People, I don't know what's going on, I'm going to be honest with you. Missing not the angle live, right? Missing not the angle live, and I say a bag of things, isn't it? You know what I mean? But the older the dolly them follow me, so them send me the video afterwards and say, I like the girl till she get beat.
Put that, bro. My two dog, my dust, my brother, man, try my best to not crash out. If I can't give me a location right now, bro, but jump in on my car and go fuck up.
Yeah, so that's a go on with Nuts and the girl Chyna that you see in the pink. Right? Mm-hmm. Ivani and King thing, the thing we said with Ivani. Um, I don't be following up Ivani like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know if this is a skit or not. Cause girl, I give the media what they want, cause it pays her, isn't it? You know what I mean? But me see some things earlier today saying that, he's immature and all of these shit, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, people, me they go live on my next channel, but for some reason we can't show what we see on the screen now, I don't know why, you know what I mean? Yeah, so we just stay over here, say, isn't it? You know what I mean? I reason with the people, let me see. They say Vani, I'm a girl, but she needs to find a big man and leave these little Yankee boys alone. Yeah, right now, Ivan, if it does Salah Punani, the way that. No, let me not say it like that, sorry. Let me turn that down, sorry for that. Let me not say it like that, people. You know what I mean? Right now, the dolly game the dolly game serious right now, A dolly can land a billionaire right now, Right? You see how Aishana did have Joe Bogdanovich? Yeah, so Ivan, if I have one of them rich man, rich white man, them, you see me? You know what I mean? Yeah, but honestly, people, Ivan really don't need no nigga. Well, let me not say it like that, 'cause everybody need a companion. Um, but money-wise, she can get it herself, You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, she can definitely land, somebody that's financial, whatever it is, You know what I mean? Yeah. Man, I said, I don't know still, Well, yeah, I said, for real, King, good girl, but I don't like the little boy thing for her. It nah work out. Remember, Ivani look good and them Italian, the American, big and she good. Yeah, cause them white man love them slim girl there, You know what I mean? Yeah, white man, them not really. Them love the fluffy African, them no, but them love the slim white, the black girl, them. You know what I mean? Yeah, I find it out the look, is it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you can have a blood clot white man put you up in one of them $10,000 apartment like Diddy have what the girl name. Like Diddy have that girl the man 50 cent baby mother man. Remember say 50, I gave her a baby mother $4,000 a month down. And Diddy I give her 10 stocks for pay for the rent, you see me? I don't know people, but I get what you're saying though, you know what I mean? She definitely can land. I don't want to say a big fish. But she can definitely land a big one, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah. And after go on, yeah, people look like we're going to be dealing with the mix up on this channel from here on out. You see me? Um, so I might go live 2-3 times a day. You see it? You know what I mean? Yeah, cause we can show on the pictures on this Sentinel, you know, until I fix the other one. We're gonna go live over you say, you see me? But I got to figure out how to fix this shit though, you know what I'm saying? This shit is really messing with see them I block out the girl face for it, you see me? Mm. Paparazzi Apple people. You know, say she and Ivani they link up the other day too, you know. We'll see if we can get them on the screen. Or let's see what pops up, isn't it? And then the thing taking slow for change. And I don't know if it's just my device, you know. Right. Yeah, see them there. It's crazy. Yeah. Ivani is him. Ivani, who would I know? Ivani would have been a big star, don't he? A long time where I post Ivani down. You see me? I think it was like a year ago. I realized that the sensation name didn't really take off, you know, when me say there's sensations all over the place, you know. Yeah, I mean, you know, say I mean yeah, my sensation, internet sensation. And the boy World Dog did a try thief me credit, you know. Can you believe that? Yeah, World Dog did want to say I him near my internet sensation. You know what I mean? And that's what I try to show people because we did a review on Beanie Man Bounty Killer, Butcher Banton and Vybz Kartel, right? And the people that me know them feelings are bad. Or up on my IG channel. Yeah. And then we see some people that say, oh, King mix up, you fall off. You're not a good vlogger no more. Rico Storm around the place, isn't it? And I laughed. And I responded to that person. I said, so you don't want King Mix Up to be the messenger no more. You don't want King Mix Up to post what the sender says. You want the real King Mix Up to step forward again. What happened to King Mix Up? I'll tell you what happened, people. You see, every time when I do a review, it gets annoying when people say you're bad mind. Yeah, bring down artists, X, Y, and Z. Just think about when the vloggers was getting a bad name. Who for name was they calling? Not my name. We do good reviews about Spice. Them say Shenseea, a Spice appear if we bring down Shenseea. We do good reviews about Shenseea, them say Ramesh appear if we bring down Spice. No, King Mix Up is not a hater. You do good, you do good. I speak my mind. I don't give a fuck about nobody else, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it's just the annoyingness, you know what I mean? It's just crybaby shit, isn't it? You know what I mean? Well, I'm here to tell them to say I'm back. I don't give a fuck about it. I don't want to say no feelings, but I'm just going to be doing me again, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because I don't see the issue with me doing a review about numbers. For example, people, Hollywood drops movies on when? A Friday, right? So Monday we get the box office movie sales, don't? And which movie sold the most, don't it? What is the issue? When the hip hop rappers drop an album the same motherfucking week, don't we get the stats the following week? Well, this rapper sold better than this one. So what is the issue when I say, you know, out of the 4 artists that got back their visa to America, only one of them flopped ticket sales wise, which is Beanie Man. Because Vybz Kartel sold out Barclays Centers. Butcher Bantan sell out Barclays Centers. No, Bounty Killer sell out Barclays Center. Butcher Bantan sell out UBS Arena. And Beanie Man didn't. So where's the liar? Facts we are dealing with a blood clot, you know? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just fucking annoying, you know what I mean? Well, people, I took away myself for a long time to give other people time to shine. As you can see, my name is not calling up in no mix-up, no, I don't. And I like it like that. Because I don't really like attention on me, you know. You know what I mean? And I really don't care if it's on me anyway. You see my answer? Yeah, so I'm glad that somebody that make the comment, you know. Yeah, I'm glad that somebody make the comment, you know, because I've been catering to people's feelings. That's why all of my reviews have been neutral, you know what I mean? Because if me give an opinion, no, the people are gonna say, well, I bring down people. Yeah, I got shit where I talk about. And I don't bring down people. People say we defend Ivani, but what is Ivani doing wrong? Ivani pussy juice now touch my face and my body, it don't it? Ivani punani walls, it's not squeezing my head or body head, don't it? So why should I business with Ivani I do without punani? I don't know why if it downgrade the girl. When me say Jesus go on a bar and drink with prostitutes, murderers and thieves, and yet only Christians is here committing sin, judging somebody when that for left for the Almighty. I don't want me for join in the sin program. See? I get disrespected. I get people in the comment section, oh yeah, you and I the same kind of what this. No. The only people I judge is people that vote, JLP or PNP, a Democrat or Republic, because unlike Ivani Punani, who is not affecting me, when you motherfuckers vote for these people, when they hurt my pockets. I will end up paying things we're not paying for blood clot I pay for. You know what I mean? I always use my platform for kilo JPS blood clot monopoly. Cause I live in America, I know it's illegal for a business to have a monopoly. But when I do those discussions, I don't get no love, no views, no comments. But we put up Ivani Panani nastiness. The place ram up. So my priorities is set on no indulging a mix-up. Now guess what, people? Who do you hear talking about JPS right now? Now Daryl fucking Vaz and now negotiate with the blood clot contract and them shit them. That me I try show no politician only say things, say the right things when they want to get votes. See it there? And if when the voters did a pressure on the political dance for more long, me I tell them for pressure them. The country wouldn't be fucked up right now because that's why the money is devaluing. Didn't you hear Darrow said the contract with JPS is flawed, it's hurting the economy? Because of high energy costs, Jamaica is not an industrialized nation. So only now manufacture shit and export and it's only dollar for them. And then I work every day for the master. That me I try showing. You know what I mean? I just run the mixer because I love the mixer, but I don't indulge in that shit. I have to know what I'm going for not to go on. So I laugh when people try to put their morals around you. So, you know what I mean? Don't mix me with no fuckeries. Yeah, people, me know that I'm judging nobody, you know. You know what I mean? We're nice. Bonnie and my girl, but she needs to find a big man and leave the Yankee them. I think I read that already. For real king, good girl, but I don't like the thing. Remember Ivany. Yeah, I read that one too. Pick up yourself, Nikki Z. Nikki, what up, baby? I hope she still pursues a college education because she's very smart and education to find alternative means and income. Yeah, she definitely should take in some school courses. You know. I'm not sure about college education because you know some people just sell college degree. You know what I mean? That's all these. How should I say this? Generational wealth people make money. You know what I mean? Only doctor and lawyer for go college, you see me? You know what I mean? But she definitely should take in some educational programs, you know what I mean, and teach herself, like some computer programs, like, oh, she like acronym shit there, You know what I mean? Learn how to deal with some computer shit, You know what I mean? Build website and all them shit there, she can help, fear business, isn't it? You know what I mean? Cause me, I have 16 degrees, isn't it? You know what I mean? Can build computer, all them shit there, website, all them shit there. So me, it's really like a one-man army, You know what I mean? But she definitely have the potential, but people have them on a patch, you see me? You see, when I told Ivany to start a YouTube channel, that was a means of her making legit money, you see me? You know what I mean? Because everybody post Ivany and make money, and I say, yo, girl, yeah, I hear that. He say, yeah, I hear that, you're not starting a blood clot channel, you make people make a bag of money off of your ass, well. And when she get her first check, she thanked me, you see me? You know what I mean? Cause the biggest money she ever get, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I only can speak positive things to people, cause everybody's doing a good job saying the negative shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so when cheese and she and tip, cause I might girl them to, tip and cheese, me link all of them. Because all of them link me, you see me? Cause we put out everybody thing, you see me? I'm like, yo, I just get money, stay after the radar, and then I grow till they get it, and not owe nobody nothing. You see me? You know what I mean? Yeah, so and this is why I started other channels and don't tell them about it. You know what I mean? So when people say me fall off, I laugh, come and get 1,000,000 views for my next channel and don't know about it. And 250,000 views. Yeah, I have new audience, my people. I'm not gonna tell a lie. You know what I mean? If me fall off, it's because Jamaicans, I don't want to say fell off, but the dancehall scene has fallen off. That's why you see a lot of vloggers talking about other shit, don't you? You go on Jamaica Observer, you see them report American fucking news for and where I go on Jamaica Observer, we want American news with nowhere for blood clot find it, don't you? You know what I mean? So I don't sit and stay stagnant like a fucking puddle. You know what I mean? Me build black cloud other things. I mean not chew chatty, You know what I mean? And right now I have 2 new channels that only don't know about. 7,000 followers on one and 4,000 followers on the next one. Yeah, so when nothing I go on, I'm listen nothing I go on that dance, I'm just deal with them other programs. Feel me? Yeah, I don't want to tell them where it is because, most of my followers, I don't want to say they're haters. But the majority of my followers are haters because when we do our review on them artists, them not like it. Don't they? Yeah, so I know the type of people that's following me. You know what I mean? But they must think that me an idiot like, I'm not talking to the ones who support me. Don't let the cap foot to me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy out here, isn't it? Your daughter and son's being computer from scratch and all of them things that, yeah, putting codes and all of these things, 0, 1 and all of them shit them. Motherboard, CPU, all of these things is them. Yeah, I mean, so I hate when people say me not have no morals and oh yeah, I vote for people who not have no blood clot morals. Or can a politician come on TV and say the contract with JPS is flawed, but you want to continue with it until it expires? So you're willing to sacrifice the blood clot nation because you want people vote for you, thinking that them now got blood clot, sign back with JPS. Yeah. Go and read. I don't know if he said this verbally, But I like to read because some shits when them put out in the news, them not put out everything, but you can read the article and say everything isn't it? And they said they know the contract is flawed. No, we want to know how long gonna know this blood clot shit. Because I never hear not talk about this crap from the 6 years with that on YouTube. I know now about JLP, PMP like an idiot. And then no one to come talk to me about morals. I see people that waste them time with clansmen and them foo-foo low-level gangsters. What are these gangbangers named in Jamaica people? I don't follow them up in them. But let's talk about clansmen. Clansmen is a low-level gangsters. These niggas is broke. The biggest gangsters in Jamaica are the one with the suit and fucking ties. Them a kill people island wide. Clansman, them just lick off people and them fucking neighborhood. On the outskirts, you see. Chinese people is selling poison food in Jamaica. When a Chinese man sell contaminated flour, guess what? Your kids is eating that. And your grandmother is nyamming that too. I'm sure say everybody nyam sweets, cakes. Yeah, flour turn into cakes, bread, dumpling, which is a staple in a blood clot Jamaica. So the whole on the island well and I'm contaminated blood clot flour and don't worry about some stinking clansman, that's what I say. We no focus is elsewhere. I don't want to come blood clot, put marrows around your side blood clot, you know. I mean. Yeah, my people, sometimes you have to wonder, you know. So it's really hard for me to judge somebody being that I'm a black man as well in America. Would not commit no crime. But the instant me walk up my yard, I have one strike against me because I'm a black man. See what I'm saying? I don't steal, but I go in the store and I feel like I'm a thief because I'm being watched like a thief. You ever open up a store door and put one foot in? And the people them ask you, can I help you? No, nigga, you cannot fucking help me. I just stepped in the fucking door. Let me walk around and see what up is. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's hard for me to judge people, you know. You know what I mean? I don't go by society rules because society turning a fool, you know. Like, look how much black women we say out here, beautiful. But then want to put on Indian people here. Or Brazilian. Or the Indian people, either the Remy or whatever. You got CoverGirl magazine, Vogue, all of these shits. Shaping up for fit for them society. You know what I mean? Society is in. Yeah. I work with the laws of nature, you know. You can't lose. If you step on my foot, man, for joke out your eyeball. I maybe not want to joke out your eyeball, but you step on my foot is allergic reaction. You know what I mean? Bro, you do separate lives so you can discuss presidents, real bill, alligator culture. You know what, Nikki? That's why I beat myself up all the time. You know, I don't beat people. You know what I mean? I beat myself up all the time because I can't blame my followers for not supporting the type of shit we was just talking about recently. You know, like economics and them things that for uplift we and all of these things current at all. You know what I mean? I can't blame my followers for not liking that shit because them not follow me for that, them follow me for mix up. They want to know how much wallet in a J Batty own. According to the court documents, only one with 6 credit cards. You know what I mean? with the money upon the almost $1 million, you see, man, them the thing that I want for you. The month for no upper house is like $600 to $700,000. You see? You know what I mean? She don't live in West Palm Beach because she couldn't afford that zip code. You see me? That them want here. So them living at the outskirts, like one zip code out of the palm, you know, the swamp, you see me? Yeah, because you know West Palm, in the palm the coast, and you know in the back of the swamp, you know. I don't know for the Everglades or them shit, you know. So like you said, I have to start smart channel where we just start off talking about real shit, you know what I mean? The only issue is I'm still thinking about a name. You know, names is very important, you know. You know what I mean? The content is easy. The name is the hardest thing, isn't it? You know, because everybody I use the same fucking name, don't they? Everybody I use the same name. You see how much mix-up channels out there now, right? Over like 2,000 of like that. No, people, when me was just mix up and things and king mix up, there was only like a few mix up channels. Now you type mix up in a blood clot YouTube, about 5,000 blood clot channel pop up, don't you? You know what I mean? Yeah. So I'm still thinking about some names, isn't it? Cause I gotta start a small channel, you see. I'm definitely gonna start it on TikTok too. You know what I mean? So, you know, I'll probably upload those lives on YouTube in the meantime, isn't it? Because if I get time, I'll do like little reviews still. But that's what I gotta do. I can't blame my audience for not liking the positive shit we talk about because I'm gonna tell you something right now. You see, a lot of people is lying to themselves to make themselves look good out here. I have to be blocking people off my comments section on IG because them say, why is IG sending me this shit? I don't want to see none of this shit. That's all you post is this shit. I must say, look on that idiot here. Because them not understand how computers work, you know. The algorithm, your smartphone algorithm mimics what you search for. It knows how many times you search for nastiness versus how many times you search for something with substance. So if them say you only spend 1 second on a post with substance and then exit out, them not gonna send you no substance shit because them say you spend 5 minutes for nastiness and people blood clot business. At that, them are gonna send you on your blood clot algorithm. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I laugh when people say, why the algorithm send me? Because that's what you like. You don't believe me? Check your search history right now. Check your search history right now for the past 3 months and see how much positive things you clicked on and you search for versus how much people business on the local. Yeah. That me I tell you, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, so I can't, I don't blame the people them. 'Cause, we started off mix up with the shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, these people think that I'm smarter than me, you know. You know what I mean? Trying to look good in my comment sections for like, I block your blood clots, you know. Like some pussy hole, yo, people, some pussy hole. I gotta show you something, Nicky. This guy was sending me Ivani Punani videos last week, you know. Just out of nowhere, I just see him send me Punani videos, isn't it? And I guess he had sent me some videos before. I guess I've never seen those messages and some of it, you know. But me, the last thing in them, I say, some panani video with Ivany, say him get it in a WhatsApp group. I'm like, okay. I never post Ivany panani yet, my peeps. I could be honest with you. I probably posted the first video she put on OnlyFans. That's it. They give the girl some promotion, but other than that, me no search Ivany panani. Me no search out Ivany panani for. I don't have time for review Ivany panani. I've been seeing Ivany panani for how long now before OnlyFans was a thing. You know what I mean? It's like, but the drama now, me do the review about Alkaline. Cause we a joke about Alkaline. Cause me I got as a vlogger. The man make a post and send me the worst vlogger, Rico Storm and Tef Nation and all them blood clot idiot people. No, big up Rico Storm still. But the other one, them, I'm like, first of all, I'm not a fucking vlogger. And second of all, why you in my DM sending me girl panani or blood clot, is it? Let's block that pussy all day, is it? Yeah. You feel me? Nah, you feel me? But best me the time that me want to be blogger. The fuck out of here, you feel me? But no worrying itself, my people. I'm gonna start going back live on YouTube. I want to start going on my other channel. I want to go on my main channel, but I can't show the pictures like I can do here, you see me? You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's really, I don't know, you see me? Oh, what a blood clot I go on, hold on there. Oh, look like we have to subscribe to itself, you see me? Okay. Hold on, what channel? Oh, I got myself confused. Sorry about that. Yeah, people. That's the channel I want to go live on. You see me? My main channel, King Mixup, right there. You feel me? But I'm unable to show no shit on the screen. You feel me? You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't have this feature on my main channel. And you see me just comment right there. You feel me? As soon as I can fix that, we're going to go be live on that main channel. You see me? You know what I mean? I'm still going to go live on this channel still. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm still working out the feature so we can see the things that I'm good on the screen because I don't know what's going on, you see me? Yeah, so I'm still testing out the features. You guys wasn't actually supposed to get this notification, to be honest with you. But I messed up. People, say, no, people. People, we're going to be talking some serious mix-up on YouTube, I just have to fix the motherfucking features, you feel me? Right. Dancing Rebel. Boy, people, this is the most sad. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you, see me? Because of society, Dancing Rebel is ashamed of her African nose. Right? I'm seeing excuses about something about she had a broken nose and she never get a chance to fix it and blah 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 blah. People, that's fucking lies, man. People may do the review on my main channel, right? The King Mixup channel right there. I think that's the channel I didn't know. Somebody hit me and said, no, King, she get in a car accident and she never fix it or blah blah blah. So that's why she get the nose job, right? I'm like, okay, it sounds believable. But then me see this no people and I'm like, nah, son. You see, this is why I stopped giving my opinion, because people are gonna say you're bad mind. You're not like Rico's Dam or Tef Nation. People, I could tell you why the girl get a nose job now. Because of Romish. Ramesh is the reason why Rebel got the nose job. I want somebody to tell me I'm lying, you see me? I need a hater. I need more haters up in here. You feel me, Nikki? I need somebody to tell me, yo, King, you're a liar. Leave Ramesh alone. When Ramesh kick off with foot the eye, boy, I'm called foot the eye. This big nose boy, don't. When Pretty TC and Rebel was in that clubhouse shit or whatever, didn't Ramisha TC is not a dolly? And she look like transmission or some shit, you know. It's Ramesh the one that's telling her, yo, you need to fix your nose, man, you see me? You know what I mean? Because, you know, Ramesh is insecure with himself, first and foremost. I need somebody to tell me I'm lying again. Somebody say, King, stop telling lying. Ramesh is not insecure with himself. Tell me I'm lying. Okay, I heard you, but you're afraid to type it. I gotta tell you why. Remember me first telling say Ramesh and TJ, they design a body surgery, don't they? Have you ever seen Ramesh or TJ in a gym? First of all, do you know how hard it is to lose weight? It's hard, you know. Losing weight is not a simple thing if you're not working on it. Burning calories, watching your diet. And these two, fat man turn slim man overnight, my people. Remember in COVID time, isn't it? You know what I mean? So he has no issues with telling people to fix them body. Look who I'm the Shensi. Remember Shensi had the nose job too, you know. Remember Shensi had the nose job too, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, you see my people. People, you know, say, and they banned me from going live on IG, you know, because, you know, these are really IG topics too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, but I'm going to post it on IG. I already have the audio with Ramesh, isn't it? So I'm gonna line that up. I'm going to line that up, isn't it? Yeah, you see. Welcome to the live. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by the community guidelines. Okay, that's what we see when we go up in there, isn't it? Okay, no, you see. Let me see what else I got in this phone. You see, cause we have all heap of things, but I don't know if it's gonna show up good. You see me? Hold on, then. Hold on, because I think yeah, I move funny. You know, some people business. And yeah, they're not supposed to say, you know. Yeah. People business that I'm not supposed to say, you see me? Oh, see, Apple and Jelly. Why? Nah, lie. Me feel good for Apple and Jelly, you know, my people. You know what I mean? Um, I feel good for them, you see me? I mean, it's nothing like her being a homeowner, you feel me? You know what I mean? But now I gotta tell you no lie, my people. This is why Apple never showed off her crib, you know. When she was living in Connecticut, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Apple never showed off her apartment that she had in Connecticut. I think she lived in like a rich neighborhood in Connecticut still. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, but you know, the type of people we sit on the screen, it never fit them. You know what I mean? Um, you know, rich people is supposed to have high ceilings and them shit there, you know what I mean? Like some 50-foot ceiling and all them shit there, isn't it? Apple and Jay did have to bend down in them yard when them living in Connecticut. That's how small it was, you feel me? You know what I mean? And you're saying to yourself, damn, these people have $50,000 outfits on each. So that's 100 grand, don't it? And them living at some box. Yeah, you see me? So this is actually a good look on Apple and Jay's image, cause you know they're gonna be stunting on motherfuckers, you feel me? Oh my people. Only not say teeth in yet, you know. Only not say teeth in yet, you know, my people. I know you can say teeth in blood clot, the rascal. Big up my girl Michi, boost Alkaline of England. Fashion icon. You know what I mean, them girl their teeth TJ Maxx type shit, you see me? And sell to people and use the money buy luxury items, you know. You ever see Michi crib? Shit Versace the fuck out, you feel me? Yeah, so Apple them I got have a Louis room, Chanel room, all type of Lululemon rooms them I got having at them yard, you know my people. Marble floor, granite blood clot countertops. You see man say chandeliers. Yeah, cause you need a chandelier now the fire. And you need a chandelier now the blood clot. What they call it next part people. Work with me man for the yard man. A chandelier now the fire and you need chandelier now the next part is kitchen and things, is about 3 to 5 chandeliers down there, yeah, don't you? Yeah, so a good look, you see me, my babes. You know what I mean? That's crap. But I don't know how this is. I don't know who's gonna pay for it, people. People, can you find out if a house is paid for in full? You feel me? I'm gonna show you what go on. Hold on. I'm sure no, maybe I can do some investigations and send me a DM, isn't it? Right. I think I dropped this review on my next channel. The one in this opinion, isn't it? Right. You know what I'm gonna do? Sorry about that, people, because you know the person that sent me this. Them was asking if I need any more information, you know, you see me? You know what I mean? But true, me never did that think last night, you see me? I'm going to contact back the said person that gave me this thing you see in front of you here, right? I'm going to see if we can find out if the house is fully paid for, you feel me? Or they got a mortgage or some shit, you see me? You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I don't want to fasten other people their business, but I'm just saying this because I know they have open cases, you feel me? Them still have a RICO case, a state RICO case in Minnesota, isn't it? And they're facing 15 years each in prison. And Apple possibly might get deported because she has no status in America, unlike Jay, who's a citizen, isn't it? So that's the only reason why I would like to know if this house is fully paid for. Because we know they be getting money, man. The police find wallet in MJ Batty-Hole, you know, them find wallet and them man Batty-Hole with 6 credit cards, over $1 million, you know. You know what I mean? And since they've been locked up, we haven't been seeing them, but we know they've been working, if you know what I mean. No, other people. You know what I mean? So that's what I would like to find out still, isn't it? You know what I mean? shit about it. Defend America, you better get ready. It's good to keep up with current event. Yeah, I always keep up with current event, you know. I mean, if you know what going on in the world, isn't it affects the stock markets. Yeah, it can be like kill your stock, isn't it? Yeah, I mean. Yeah, my peeps. How long have I been live? Because, you know, we can't stay alive long. Can't stay long, isn't it? I have like 2 reviews to do, you see. I have 2 reviews to do, isn't it? Yeah. But me that test out some features, isn't it? No, sir. People, let's talk about Alkaline. I think I have Alkaline at the headline right. Yeah, 'cause I don't know who's following this channel or what. When now look for something, let's talk about Alkaline before me end the live and deal with people business. You see me? See if we can get a picture of the blind boy. See if we can get a picture of the blind boy. Hold on there. There we go. No, hold on there. See if we can get a better one, folks. You know that good enough, isn't it? Can't bother. Blood clot. People, I don't want to be the one to tell you Alkaline is gay, but it's safe to say Alkaline is gay, don't it? Based off of the interview that the world watched. Right? Right or wrong? People, Alkaline doesn't like women. I know you're not going to believe that. People, Alkaline doesn't like or love women. What the name of that boy, the name? I can remember him name, you know. A Yankee boy, I forget his name. The one who said, can we talk for a minute? I always sit here, my sister them are playing Tevin Campbell. Alkaline is a Tevin Campbell. Only things a girl in my chat to. But really, man. Right? I'm going to show you something right now, peeps. Listen to this right here. Let me play the video clip in front. Hold on there.
What turns him on? What does he...
Oh,
See?
no.
do when he's not on stage? Tell him.
I'm on stage.
Yes, when you're not performing.
Me write song.
See?
Or tell me just a chill.
What?
You see? No man is supposed to ask a man what turns him on. But I understand the line of questioning Cliff was given Alkaline because, you know, when you're on an interview, it's personal. People are going to ask you a question about your personal life, right? You just don't want to ask certain questions straightforward. So that's why Cliff asked him, what turns you on? Because Cliff knew any yardman would have replied, yo, Cliff, what you talk about, man? You know, girl alone turn me on, man. A woman punani alone turn me on. Cliff, what kind of questioning, what kind of thing you ask me, Rudy? Oh, so a woman, oh, so how much woman you have now? You know, some about 20 on the state, you know. And a few overseas, isn't it? We know how the thing is in. You know what I mean? And Clifford, I say, so how much kids do you have? You see what I'm saying? Cliff asking what turns you on. The follow-up question was, so how much kids you have? But when the man said, what do you mean, like, off stage, like, write songs, like, Cliff is thinking to himself, what the fuck are they? That boy is slow, you know. That boy is slow, you know, don't he? Yeah, my people. No. Boy. Boy. You see, I've been doing journalism since elementary school. You see, unlike most people, education was serious in my household, you know. I can show you how the way how politics serious and I know also, yeah, that's how serious education was in my household. So all the money spent on educating me, is a man. We've been doing journalistic work from elementary school, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, so a lot of people say Cliff Hughes is gay. I don't know if that's true or not. Them said the question was shaky, which might have been, but if you understand journalism, that was just a warm-up question to open Alkaline up a little bit, you know. Yeah, I mean, because them know say that boy reserved, don't it? Yeah, Nikki, big up yourself. I'm not going to be here too long either, probably like a few, like a 10 more minutes, isn't it? Yeah, so that's what turned you on foolishness. Was an open up question, like to warm up. You know what I mean? And the man never said woman or punani. The man said write songs. Wow. 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 Ladies, cause I know ladies ask this question a lot because that's the only time I hear these line of questions what turn you on. I gotta tell her, you know, me not in a body wash thing, you know, so nobody do that to me, a rascal. You know what I mean? No test me, no in a rat, you know what I mean? These are not conversations you have with men, you know. You know what I mean? More than what you sort out a girl last night and them thing there. You know what I mean? But what kind of thing turn you on? Nah, B. And then he answered it wrong too. You know what I mean? Yeah, my peeps, so this is why it's important not to joke or your interview, you know. And I'm gonna show you how Alkaline fan base them is real childish, right? Alkaline fans and Alkaline is childish, isn't it? You know what I mean? And this is why Vybz Kartel calls him a kid. You know what I mean? The man asked him if Vybz Kartel. The man mentioned Vybz Kartel name and Alkaline blush and said, isn't he locked up? Right? That's childish. Because we get say it's a joke. You know what I mean? But answer the fucking question about the nigga. When them asked Kartel about Alkaline, he said it was a good water, don't it? And that's facts. You see, most vendetta people forgot that Alkaline changed his name to the man himself. He's no longer called Alkaline. But at the said time, after the joke, Kartel said he has no issues with the kid. He don't know the kid. You see? From 2016, Alkaline hasn't accomplished anything. That is why you're not seeing nothing of substance being reposted from his interview. Because him joke it out. Right or wrong. You see, I understand why he did the interview, because to sell tickets for his concert. That's why his publicists start paying for ads a week before. Because let's be honest, we don't see nobody I mention Alkaline. We don't need to. This nigga don't drop songs, music videos. He don't go to street dances. Now we have enough content with Kartel, don't we? You know what I mean? So them have to pay for ads to get people to talk about them. Yeah, everything was a ploy, you know, but to me, this was the worst interview, and the interviewer did worse, but I can't blame Cliff Rose either, you know. Because Missy Vendetta fans that disrespect Cliff, I ask some idiot questions, but I'm like, why did Alkaline team request Nationwide to interview them? Why am I run from musical journalists like Winford Williams, Anthony Miller, Nightly Fixer, or the Fixer, I think them call himself now, you know. Why am got to somebody that don't know nothing about music? The biggest artist in dancehall right now is Free, taking the genre to the next level of mainstream, and you niggas do big blood clot interviews that a man lock up. No, well, I wanna lose credibility, right? That's what you saying. This genre, dancehall, Alkaline works for dancehall, don't it? You mean for tell me, say, your occupational work is to the next level and you don't know what the fuck is going on? You can't comment on it, no nothing. I keep on telling people, I'm going to be remembered in this media vloggers, whatever hemisphere, what I want to call it, because I'm unique in this bitch. You know what I mean? You see, when you're not unique, nobody now remember you. They always going to remember the original. I can say Alkaline hasn't done shit in dancehall. Just like Shenseea hasn't done shit in dancehall. And nobody will remember them, isn't it? Shenseea will be just like a Samantha J, who was signed to Interscope and dropped. Shenseea and Alkaline never took dancehall to the next level. When them did I run the scene. Rami, Shenseea, and Alkaline never took dancehall to the next level. Shenseea wasn't selling out arenas. She wasn't headlining her own shows. She was looking like a groupie out there. For the strength of Russian and the boss of Vybz Kartel, don't you? We not say Alkaline do shit. You know what I mean? Because these people wasn't for the culture. People would remember Alkaline if he actually clashed on stage. I would not talk with Winford Williams, no, may I talk Sting. Yeah. Them time that would have mentioned Alkaline, you know. You know what I mean? Right or wrong, my peeps. Yeah, these people wasn't for the culture. They thought they was above the culture. Didn't Beanie Man say him here Alkaline say I'm not perform for Dirty Jamaica again? Didn't you hear Shenseea said she not deal with dancehall music again? And this is why Americans don't fuck with you. You know what I mean? And look where they're back at, Jamaica. You see me? That me I try to talk about is here. You know what I mean? You have a lot of people that don't business about gang politics, don't they? Give a fuck if you're Bloods or Crips. pick up my Bloods and Crips though. You know what I mean? You know we're Aboriginal them things there, but we are not one of them, is it? People no business about gang politics because people are law-abiding citizens. Just like you have people that don't give a fuck about music politics with these fanatics and fan bases. Because music alone them I deal with, don't they? And those are the people he's not thinking about. And those are the people that watch the interview are turned off, as well as his fans and things, isn't it? You know what I mean? Nothing of substance, babe. Oh, he did this on purpose. What did he do on purpose? What kind of mind games? What kids is he playing with? You know what I mean? Oh, he's making money. So what? Everybody's making money. I'm so happy when they know so we never talk about an artist's money when we're critiquing them. You know what I mean? Because we don't watch people pockets in real life, so why should we do it on social media? You know what I mean? And if I do talk about money, it's according to ticket sales and how much an artist I get booked for, you know what I mean? That's different, yeah. A lot of people say Alkaline get fight, don't they? And those people are liars. I want to say they're crybabies, isn't it? But them are some big people about, isn't it? I hate when people tell lie and say people hate Alkaline, you feel me? People, Alkaline has one of the biggest fan bases in Jamaica. All people hate Alkaline. And Alkaline has one of the biggest fan bases in Jamaica. Right? Right. I like to know that we're on the same page of line and thinking. Alkaline has one of the biggest fan bases in Jamaica, right? And don't want to be say pissing off the biggest fan base in Jamaica. But if you know anything about math, if this side have 1,000 people and your side have 10 people, who's really making noise out there, isn't it? Right? So they can't be mad with the fans of Vybz Kartel for calling out the fakeness and the fuckeriness, right? Because that's what fans do. So who really hates Alkaline? I don't see no media personnel, and I'm not talking about vloggers, no. I don't see Winford Williams or any of these people disrespecting Alkaline. So who hates Alkaline? Yeah, this is the crybaby thing me I talk about with the fans them, you see me? You know what I mean? Yeah, we're not up on the crybaby thing and stop lie out here, you see? And this is why me say, yo, my peeps, would I have more respect for Alkaline if he would have man up and stop calling himself the man himself, is he? And just man the fuck up, you feel me? Me not depend on unity shit. You know my style from YouTube. All of them are sucker Jamaican vloggers, don't they? Remember we did have sucker Jamaican vlogger volume 1 to 20. This up beggar gonna know all of them pussy what they is it. So could be a Shanghai and Soul Flow and them, don't it? Me think the artist them who had this Kartel when he was locked up. Yeah, this him right now, you know. What are you guys waiting for? What are you guys waiting for? Who know if we had this the blood clot man right now a drop song at this same blood clot, is it man? Kartel step out of the jail lows, Alkaline and them should have said frog face up, you see? You know what I mean? Or whatever disrespectful line can come up with, isn't it? Kartel make blood clot intense kid. Pan them blood clot and don't. I water and all of them don't. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, we need back with fucking culture, man, you see, man? You know what I mean? The only time Alkaline wanted to clash is when nothing did a go on for him, don't it? Yeah, you forget. Him that go after the six and squash expose. And that him married man for green card and all them shit there, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, so why clash now? You know what I mean? This is not Alkaline style, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it's safe to say nobody now can remember Alkaline, you know. This tattoo eyeball shit now, it's not impactful, you know. Look pan Gage who stop on TikTok. Gage. Dancehall artist Gage on TikTok. Man not release music no more. But they're going to be speaking about Gage. You want to know why? Because Gage the go sting. Sting a young pitney blood clot thing. The last sting I remember that was good to me. I when Massacre and the Marco them fight, don't it? Remember when Tammy Lee and Gage them did up on the stage and said, fuck you, I go on at the back. Remember that sting them? That was the thing that all of them was supposed to dip on the stage and take the culture to the next level. You know what I mean? Shensi and Alkaline never do nothing for dancehall. Listen, I am going to do a review like that, you see. You know what I mean? For my dancehall story channel, yeah. Let me show my dancehall story channel. Because people, you know, we have a Olipa channel, you know. I got some people that follow me for Mix Up. Got some people follow me for dancehall reviews, because that's what we started out as, isn't it? You know what I mean? So this is one channel that I be promoting to Uno. Yeah, the other one, them, when they have blood clot, know them, isn't it? You gotta just find them on your own, you know what I mean? When somebody found them, isn't it? One of my followers found my new channel where I talk about some shit. And they was like, yo, I wasn't expecting to hear you. Yeah. I'm sure the world was. Yeah. Follow that channel there, that's where I do my original dancehall reviews, isn't it? Cause you know my other channels got corrupted with mix-up, you feel me? Yeah, the other channel them get corrupted with mix-up people, isn't it? And you know, I'm not just about mix-up, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes no mix-up now go on, you know. I mean mix-up always a go on, but you know, we don't talk about T-listers, Jaden and them people, them. Annie and them people, there is, I mean, another time for years. Talk about them people there, you know, we deal with A-list mix-up, isn't it? But, you know, them channel they get corrupted, you know, them not really interested in a dance or music per se if it's not dealing with mix-up, you know. But that channel, that dancehall story there, that's my channel me dedicate. But when me want to do some real reviews about the artist them, isn't it? You know what I mean? think I dropped the Beanie Man flap over there, so you see me disgraced or some shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, and then I gotta do Alkaline. And Shensi, I never do nothing for dancehall, you see me? And that's not a diss them, man. Like, son, people, one thing I'm not, I don't know how to say it. Let me see. Well, let me take a sip of this. I drink some bush tea, some cinnamon, Cersei, busy. Sour some black cherry, sorrel, ginger, lemongrass. Um, all type of shit we're putting at this blood clot, isn't it? I'm not a fan of sugar, you feel me? So I try to use natural sweeteners, you feel me? Yeah. I'm traumatized of sugar. Sugar put my ancestors in a chains and shackles, isn't it? Put on ship like alcohol, all them things, isn't it? So when I say sugar, I avoid it, you know. I mean, I eat cake. Oh, yeah, I eat sugar, but consciously wise, no, man, let me stay away from it. You know? Stay away from that shit, yeah. Yeah, people, I need to do real reviews, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna do some real reviews for all the people that don't like Ivani. Right. Yeah. I'm going to do a lot of real reviews for the people them that don't like Ivanism. You know what I mean? Why? People, me see something I go on, right? I see some people that say Ivani violated her court papers, or what you call them shit, that court child support thing. People, if you're watching on TV, you can use your remote control and type in the comment section. If you never know that. Yeah, and I can use the remote control and type in the comment section. Sometimes some people are watching TV want to comment and I'm can't comment. But nevertheless, people, I said I was going to do a review. Ivani violates her court child support thing. Right. And she did, you know what I mean? Yeah, she did. She violated it, you know? You know what I mean? So I need to do a review about that, you see me? I don't know if any sensations is here, you see. I need to do a review about that, you know, because I seen a lot of that in my algorithm. You know, I follow Ivani. I get a lot of Ivani DMs. So we type in Ivani a lot in our search engine, so the algorithm knows if you send me anything with Ivani when we go on certain so I see that was the talk of the town. You know, besides she and King, isn't it? I see people saying that she violated her court order because she said Hui is dead or some shit like that, right? And she not gonna tell the pitney about no papa and things, right? Yeah, that's a violation, my people. Remember, I paid, I think, like $10 for the original court order, you feel me? I think it's like 18 pages, you know what I mean? So I read everything line by line, isn't it? And that's why you see Hui put that part in the amendment he did last to the judge, right? Because she posted up on her IG a few months ago when them and them cuss that she not teach the son about no brother and no daddy. That was a violation then. And no, she said this thing online, and the people them screen recorded and send Hurry. So and put that in the file and say, see, the girl saying, Daddy did and all of this shit. So that is a violation. So we have to do a review about that, isn't it? But you see, the people them that highlighted these violations is not talking about Hurry's violations. Yeah. And that's why we have to do the review, because Hui is in a bigger violation, people. Hui has not paid not $1 in child support. And it started in March or February. And we're in like July, going into August. So how much money that? And 4 bills a month time, people. So the next time Hui goes to court, he's going to be in the arrears what? $4,000. $6,000. Who do you think the judge is going to be more upset with? You think he's going to be upset with her mom who's stressed out being a single mother, not getting no financial assistance, and telling her kid her daddy is dead? Maybe Ivany should tell Ice his daddy abandoned him. Maybe Ivany should tell Ice, you know, your daddy live around the blood clot corner and them not come pick you up. Maybe Ivany should tell Ice, your daddy don't want to spend no type of money on you. I don't see none of the people them saying Ivany violator court orders mentioning none of these facts. Because one, doesn't Ice still need child support? Regardless of how these adults is dealing with them one another. Yes. So why we not send no money to Ice? You know, hey, people. Another issue with these people that don't like Ivany, that want me to chastise the girl and call her worthless and all of these things. I can't do that. Corey lifted the restraining order off of Ivany and told the courts, I lifted the restraining order. Right? Right? So that means there's no issue with Ivany being the supervisor. Right? Because that's the best thing. I'm about to introduce the son to the papa instead of a stranger, right? So why he doesn't want Ivany to be the supervisor? Because of Karina. Right? So if you don't want her to be the supervisor, why don't you pay for a supervisor, a court-appointed supervisor? People, who you think the judge is going to make pay for a court-appointed supervisor? Ivan, the daddy, or the mommy? Now must the papa. So that's what he also put in the amendment. She has to pay for the court supervisor. And he even looked up these court supervisors, right? But guess how much it costs people? $3,000. So you lifted the TPO, so there's no conflict of interest. The judge say, okay, Ivany can be the supervisor. But no, you're telling the judge, no, I don't want her to be the supervisor. I want her to pay for one. The judge is going to look at him. What are you dealing with? What is going on here? Karina. The boy not have no blood clot money for nothing, but he might take orders from Karina. If you want to see your son pay for the court supervisor, it's $3,000. You don't want to do it for free? If I was in his shoes, I would want to do this supervision shit for free. I'd make the mom be the supervisor, right? But Karina don't trust Hui with Ivany. Because the man Yamota batty old right before the picnic bomb. Karina never know that. Karina and Hui conspired together to deport Ivany. That's why we never knew Karina and Ivany was pregnant at the same time until months later. So every time Hui was going over Ivany house, he was taking pictures and scooping down him. That was the plan. And then Karina called on him phone and put Ivani on like, yo, what is really going on here? You know what I mean? That's why I'm called CPS and the hospital room and all of these shit, isn't it? I'm gonna show you something, my people. Remember, he said he never wanted full custody, right? But his actions proved otherwise. And I'm going like him that I play chess. Remember when he locked her up? He thought he was gonna get the child, don't it? And the judge said no. Yeah. Why do you think he really lifted the TPO, my people? He didn't lift the TPO because he loved ICE. He lifted the TPO so he can get, his visitation rights. So him can sell ICE online for a fee. That's why he started a subscription in March or February when he was supposed to get ICE for the weekend or the supervisor or whatever. Right? Yeah, because he needs money because he has a PPP loan out there for 20,000. You say, oh, Ivani was hiding from, or they couldn't find the Ivani apartment because they didn't know the address or some shit. So she couldn't be served with papers. She was only served when she got locked up. Well, besides the PPP loan, he has a $4,000 loan that the creditors want back, and they finally subpoenaed him with the court order and all of these shits. Because if you type in who he naming out the court system, you see him and Ivani and all of the other creditors shit out on him, you know what I mean? So this is why he contacted Ivani immediately and asked for the social security number. Because you need the social and thing for what? For file taxes. Right? Right. But she said no, and it's an issue with Ivani's haters. Why? I tell you why. Because they never read the court documents. Why does he need the social? For health insurance? Well, they agreed that they're going to keep ICE under one medical thing, under the MUMA thing. That's what him and Ivani agreed to. It was in the court documents. That ICE stays under their mother's insurance. The only thing he's supposed to get is the the hospital card and the school card. When him get ICE, he left that part out in the amendment, but the judge has the full documents. Isn't it? You know what I mean? Isn't it, my peeps? Yeah, read the court documents if I'm not pay for it, isn't it? You know what I mean? They agreed, you know what I mean? That's why she told him if you want the baby social or anything, go to the hospital and get it yourself. You know what I mean? So he only wanted ICE for money, you know what I mean? And right now, the last time I checked, he was $2,000 in the arrears. So, at give and take, he's probably like 2,400 now, you see me? You know what I mean? Yeah, so it's not gonna be a good look, right? Because if he looked good in the beginning, he definitely looks like shit now. Because when I read the amendment that he put into the judge, I realized that this wasn't done by his lawyer. Right? Because it didn't make no sense. Why leave out certain things? And if you paid for lawyer's advice, because remember saying I have 3 lawyers, his lawyers drafted up this contract with him and Ivani in the court. So no, you're going against your attorney's advice, your attorney's work. Go on the court website and look when last his attorney put in thing. The attorney put in thing when the child had a thing that see him. So when you read the letter, no, you realize it's not who he's handwriting, because I'm right like chicken shit. So you realize it was Karina who wrote a letter for Hoey. who brought it to a notary and submitted to the queen. They did this because remember me tell you them put another thing. She said she not gonna show no picnic about no daddy and thing to make her look bad and violating the terms. You know what I mean? But this shit just made his plan look. This last thing he put in makes him look malicious from the beginning, locking her up, X, Y, and Z. Because if it was an issue, you should have never lifted the TPO. If it was an issue with the mom, you would have never lifted TPO. We would have to work out. Oh, if send eyes on, you see me? Right. Now, I'm going to show you something. There needs to be a court supervisor. The dad has to pay for that. He doesn't want Ivani to do it for free. But get a drama now, because you know you can't use family member. But guess what? The mother doesn't trust none of who we family members or friends. Right? Right. So that might try showing it right now. For all if you say ice a $5,000 lunch. Yeah, you see me. Yeah, I mean, so that's why people, me not judge Ivany. She's not doing nothing wrong. So what? She kicked down a nigga door. Ladies, have your man ever cheated on you? Me can't tell a woman no for behave, you know. Right or wrong, people. A man me name, you know, so we can talk about Uwe and say him what listen to Blood Club. Because a man name don't he? Koi, a man sleeping with 2 women, eating no bati and punani and French kissing them. These women got feelings invested. I can't even diss Karina too tough. Eh? Yeah, ladies, have your nigga ever cheated on you? And how did you react? Did you go up to him, yard? Did you stab him like oh Shotty catch Shotty at Vybz Kartel last night, isn't it? Right? I don't want me for judge a woman. Because man, I did go 2 gal raw, messing with women's emotion. What a girl damage my blood clot thing, I just have to laugh, you know, cause we had a problem, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, that might try showing them a pimps. I might try showing them, isn't it? You know what I mean? Right or wrong. A man asleep with 2 women who's the common denominator if you know anything about fractions. I solve math problems. 2 women on top, 1 man at the bottom, you know see the problem. And then the man will come out here going like victim. Like him name out Ivani Batty. And I go back home to Karina and kiss her. I don't want me to chastise a woman because I wanna not like her. Or certain shit you do. This is bedroom business again, don't it? I know the girl I sell punani. Wanna depend that. Again, it's an issue. I'm gonna show you something now with the pussy thing. I'm glad I can talk freely on YouTube. You see, I don't like to call people haters, you know. So don't let the cap fit to me, you see me? Yeah. I know people generally care for people. So don't let the cap fit to know when I'm just making that general statement, you know what I mean? I think most people have issues with Ivani selling Punani OnlyFans because she's going to make millions of dollars, don't it? So all this money is the issue. Right? Because I seen Ivani doing this shit way back in the day when she was young for free, don't it? And everybody used to laugh and make fun of her and all of these shit, you see me? No, she's making millions, about to make millions on OnlyFans. Everybody are bringing Maros, no, for one. When she was doing it for free, it wasn't a big deal, don't it? All of these girls that did I sell punani, Shay and all of them, Candy and all of them, don't it? Because the whole of them sell pussy or blood clot. Me sure me see the whole of them video ass clot, you know? You know what I mean? Me sure these dancehall female artists sell pussy too. Me don't want to call certain name and add them up, you know, but you know what I mean? From the old ones to the new ones, all the dance of them, isn't it? You know what I mean? Yeah, my peeps. I'm not sure no why I said that. It's about money. A few times, me say Ivany sell wigs and lashes, don't it? Remember she sell the wigs and lash and makeup and them shit to make money, right? I never seen nobody repost that, isn't it? I see some girls out here that selling makeup and all of them shit. Cause you know all of these girls do the same shit. I never see those girls repost Ivany selling makeup or lashes or any of them shit there, but them post up Ivany and sell pussy and I bring down the blood clot girl. Why? Only never post her sell lashes and makeup because it a go take money away from money. When these girls do them makeup, me say, cause Ivany them get like 5,000 views. Ivany do her makeup, she get 300,000 views, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it's mind-boggling. Then I see them say, oh, she's not like Kim Kardashian or Cardi B because they're businesswomen. Like, shut the fuck up. You're looking likes out here. Because Kim, Cardi B, Ivany, and Ruby Rose are the said blood clot thing. Them all sell pussy. The whole of them sell pussy. And let's not forget Chris and Kim's mother, you feel me? Pimped her daughter out because that tape wasn't leaked. Remember, said them tape wasn't leaked, you know. Them put out the tape to capitalize off of Kim Panani. And then there you say, I praise who are ass clot and bring down next who are ass clot. Do not look like idiot. Cardi B don't do nothing in public. Shut the fuck up. She did a strip club, a strip. That's public. The fuck out there, you say. I know your bedroom done. Any man can walk up and that and wind up that, don't he? I remember when Cardi B first got with Offset, my brethren started sending me the picture of them because them was taking it to Offset, you know. You know what I mean? And did I bust up in bed and all them blood clot shit there, you know. You know what I mean? Yeah, I have one brethren, I have numerous pictures with Cardi B because I used to fuck out Cardi B, isn't it? But this was in the beginning of Offset and Cardi B relationship, is it? Yeah, I mean, you know how Brooklyn niggas do it, man, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, but I'm saying, you know, all of these horrors started from the same place. Right? I can show you all them bias again now to my peeps. And go and like say them worried about Ivani, baby. Why you not worried about ice and I'm not worried about culture? Wave and blossom, right? And north, west, east, and south. Kanye West, Pitney, Wicked. Why are you not worried about those kids? Oh, because them moms have millions of dollars right now. Oh, so these kids can go on computer and look up them mama punani. And don't not worry about them, but don't not worry about ice. You know, you people is fake out here, you know what I mean? This is why I can't judge no one, you know. And I mean, first of all, I don't want nobody judging me. I could care less. But me just as said, the people them doing the judging out here is selective with the judging. You know? You see, I just broke down several examples and they can't say me, I lie me, I tell. Or they can't say, I lie me, I blood clot, tell you, so. You know what I mean? Yeah, be some, yeah, that's it. It's crazy out here, man. I tell you, you know. I just don't want nobody step on my foot, you see me? Come hurt my fucking toes, then you see. Yeah, so that's why I don't judge people. You know what I mean? And plus, I'm a thinker, you feel me? Most people not think, you see me? Most people not think, you see me? Pick up all the housewives. You know, I see a few housewives. I'm disrespecting Ivani too, you know. Right? But man, I said to myself, I don't want to say these housewives are miserable. But man, I say your panani I work for you, don't you? Right? People don't have housewife panani I work for she. Me want to know if a housewife panani now work for she like all the other panani now work out a run. Remember, all a man want is a woman panani, you know. Yeah, we know the love thing and all them shit there. You know that involved too, you know what I mean? Everybody need companionship. But I'm not going like say the man them not just don't want the panani. Look how much man have woman friends and them not fuck them. So that means I know them panani them want don't. If it's just about companionship, right? Right. So when me say a housewife at this Ivani, you know, oh, me take a look in at them situation on them page. Cause your page tells a lot about you. What you're into, what you're not into. As Cliff would have asked Alkaline, what turns you on? Most of these housewives are miserable, if you ask me, and indulge in nothing but mix up. Swear to them. I look on their pages, it's nothing but gossip. Nothing but gossip, nothing constructive. So you mean to tell me you're home all day because your husband works, obviously. And you're not doing nothing constructive with your life? You see, most of these housewives is bored and miserable. Some of them not have no friend, whatever, you know. But you see, social media is a gateway. Some people not have no friend in their real life, but they have 50,000 friends online. Them have people that actually listen to them a blood class. Them not used to that in their real life, you know. Right? And they want to say their life is better than Ivani's. No, it's not. Your man is taking care of you. Your pussy, I work for you. Why you watching a next girlfriend? Ivani talks about herself. I go on Ivani page. I see nothing but Ivani. I go on this housewife page. They're talking about everybody blood clot business. Every blood clot fucking body business. The most full thing me say where some of these housewives talking about Ivani. Oh, she's online making money. What the fuck are you doing? I'm sure you're not on TikTok for free. I'm sure you enjoy the money that you get from TikTok. Because you know housewife thing, you know. Them have to depend on them, man, right? Yeah, that's the deal that them work out. You stay at home, I work, you feel me? And that's a good thing. But you know, everybody wants them own. Whether you're a man or a woman, don't it? It's good to earn your own. Right? And this is why you see these housewives stay consistent in our people blood clot business. Right or wrong? I go on Ivany page, she's talking about herself. You have to respect them. She's not sit down and match out people business. Like how people are match out for your business. This is why I say the only people that can really chastise Ivany is her followers. The people who follow her and sit down and I listen to her blood clot and I watch her every movement. If she shit them there, there isn't. You know what I mean? Those are the only people that should be chastising Ivany. I don't think no other social media influencer should be doing that. You feel me? I just find it weird. It's a matter. Yeah, I don't see Jay-Z talking about 50 Cent more than the one line where I'm about $1. What the fuck is 50 Cent? And I was like, how much years ago? Like 20 years ago, don't you? Right or wrong with people? At one time, I say Blood Clot 105.1 responder at 97, and that was years after Blood Clot. At 97, I try antagonize the people that move us, so isn't it? You go on Jay-Z, Beyonce page, you don't see nobody else except for Jay-Z and Beyonce things. That's what I'm trying to show you. Yeah, I mean, if I get blood clot and make money online with her life, nobody should have an issue with it. It's her life. I'm gonna show you the next thing before I end the live. Do you people watch Colors TV? Colors TV. I see some baga with Colors TV, you know, like the crew split up a little bit. You know, people that watch people money. You know. But yeah, Colors TV on YouTube. I be watching Spearfish in Jamaica, Rasmucker, Tiffany Sparks, Raj. I watch a few other YouTubers. They got like 500,000 followers and shit, 200,000 followers. And basically, what I'm trying to show you is there's a lot of Jamaicans out there doing positive things. But yet still none of these CP workers on social media will ever highlight them. Isn't that weird to you? You take the time out to highlight somebody, Panani. Like, first of all, I'm gonna show you something, people. How people is weird. The girl that said Ivani and the people them, if you think this is cute, you think this is entertainment. Yes. If you didn't know, the porn industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. So obviously people find it entertaining, don't it? Shit, look at Hugh Hefner. Playboy, Bunny and Mansion and all these shit. And you really sit down on your life as a good housewife. And I ask people if they find pornography entertainment. Well, do you find that weird to you? Yes, people find it entertainment. And when you check the stats, the most people that download that shit is who? Christians. I try show no and have no problem highlighting nastiness. And I degrade blood clot people. When you should have been highlighting other Jamaicans that's doing positive shit. I don't want me if we judge people. Well, I say I can't do it, you know my opinion. I mean, when I'm not dealing with people business. And that is our next thing too. Someone left a comment on one of my channel and said, King, you're in people business every day. You can't be saying people in a people business. First of all, Ivany's an A-lister. I was told in the done. And I deal with A-list people business. I deal with an entertainment news website for music, right? So we talk about news business. It's not personal business we are chat about. And I sit on a matzo. So what kind of people business am I really in? I don't fucking talk about Jaden and these fucking T-listers. But I mean name Ivany sensation, don't it? And you people who don't like her, you say she's not famous. But yet still have a non-famous somebody punani on the platform and I get the most blood clot views out of it. More than what they get down in the chat boat in her as well, so don't. If Ivany is not famous, why are they doing videos about her? Degrading her and all of these shit. I don't talk about regular people. Only ever hear me really respond to a sucker Jamaican vlogger upon this blood clot? No. That's why we call them sucker Jamaican vloggers. Yeah, so, I analyze what people say out here. You know what I mean? I'm not involved in people's business. I talk about news, entertainment news. You know what I mean? An artist do an interview, we review that. Or is that people's business? Only sit down and I watch Ivany live. And I'm not sort of business. Yeah. Yeah, and the followers, I'm not talking to the followers, it's just the social media influencers, But the one who left that comment at that match, I sure. I mean, these people say she's not famous. What I'm not talking about. Exactly, isn't it? I jump on the judging thing, my peeps. Can't drown them itchy in this. Yeah, man. Yeah, right or wrong, people. Porn industry is one of the biggest entertainment, if not the biggest entertainment industry out. So we don't want to see nobody else sit on them platform and say if we find this entertaining. Yes, we do. The fuck? You know what I mean? No, sir. Yeah. Then I can show you that next thing, no. Because we are roller split, forget to put this. You see, people have to remember I have a 4.2 GPA average. You need a 2.0 GPA average to graduate from where I'm from, you feel me? And I clocked past that with a 4.2, but then round it off to 4. You know what the thing go. I was on the dean's list multiple times, like 3 times. And could have been on it more if I wanted to, but I didn't have time for that shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, so the way I wanna think me not think is yeah, people is strange out here, you see. Strange, that's why I see I be saying I mean I the messenger. I send us ask because shit is annoying, Shit is annoying. Why are these papers done fast, man? Am I done fast, my thing? Yeah. I think I'm gonna save this life too. Save the life, yeah, leave a comment that I say where I go live. I try to go live 12 o'clock. Florida time. Every day. I'll try to. Right? But we don't have a set time though, so make sure to turn on the notification bell because I might come back live later on tonight, you see me? Because I'm still playing around with these features so we can see the shit them good on the screen. You know what I mean? That's what it is, isn't it? It's not right to judge you. Everybody live some type of lifestyle, isn't it? Some I sell front, some I sell back, some work at hospital, some liar, you know, paralegal, secretary. You know what I mean? See, man. Look on P. Diddy, look on P. Diddy, people. Look on P. Diddy, you see me? Look on P. Diddy. To me, Diddy's a case is a fucked up situation. First and foremost, let me just say that. Yeah, I mean, the type of activities he's doing is not out the normal. It's not weird, you know what I mean? To be honest with you, if you know white people, it's it. You know what I mean? And Muslim people are not limb shit. Like the other day, I see a news article like this Arab guy was marrying a 6-year-old, right? But the Taliban step in and say, I'm have to wait till she turned 12-year-old. Yeah. Yeah, you see me? And Diddy and these freak off parties is nuts. Nothing new, you know what I mean? You see Diddy bit the hands that fed him, you know what I mean? Remember, he sued Ciroc for $2 billion. They settled out of court. Right? Remember, him sued them and win. I don't want to say he won because he no longer has his liquor brand, Delano or whatever, you know. And he's not associated with Ciroc no more or that one that you see me. And they settled. I don't know what he got, what not. But 1 month later, they sent the Homeland Security, and yeah, I don't. And he's been locked up ever since, isn't it? Because we know who run the world, these white guys, isn't it? I mean, so he was a field nigger, and they brought him in the host to be a host Negro, but he violated the host rules, is it? So he was definitely guilty of everything that people were saying. You know what I mean? Because he is a bad boy. Believe it or not, people. He's a bad boy, isn't he? The only thing that I said Diddy should be worried about was sitting in jail and can't get bail. Because a serious thing, when you can't get bail, you don't know what these guys is planning against you. Yeah. The only thing Diddy could have worried about is murder, you feel me? I said Diddy doesn't want to be sitting in jail and them get charged for murder. I remember said they might bring up him name in a Tupac trial, right? If you know anything about laws in America, there's no statute of limitation on murder. There's no statute of limitation on murder, my people. That's why it's good to know the law, you know. When you're dead, if scientific evidence can prove that you murdered somebody 100 years ago, they're going to find your body or soul or whatever guilty in current times. There's no statute of limitation on murder, so that's why you see that guy there. Oh, they said something about Tupac or whether them go grab him up. Cause you don't want to be part of a conspiracy either. That's how niggas get hit with the RICO. Or I should say the Italian mob, isn't it? You know what I mean? So that's what I was saying, you know. The only thing that can really fuck Diddy in this situation is them try to link him to murder. You know what I mean? And any underage activities with minors, you feel me? So for him, a good thing that them never find nothing, you see me? You know what I mean? The plain logs and all of these things, you see it. So you can't say what type of program it was. He bit the hands that fit him. So they have to take everything away from him. His image has been destroyed. His financial situation has been depleted. Not all the way, but you know what I mean? A whole heap of money lost is him. He had to sell a lot of his businesses too. You know what I mean? You know, so it's not a sad situation because you never bite the hands that feed you. Ciroc never owed his shit because they gave that nigga almost $1 billion. It's $60 million a year, you see it? I mean, you should have just split ways and call it a loss, isn't it? I mean, but he was definitely guilty of everything that he said, but here the drama, no, my people. You see, the law is the law at the end of the day, you know. Even though everybody was adults and consented to everything, these people still broke the law. And he definitely going to spend some time in jail, my people. He might have to do like 5 years or something. Because they're going to make an example out of another what? Black man. That's what. They only make examples out of black people. You know what I mean? So they're not going to be lenient with Diddy. If they was, they would have done what already, people. Let him out of jail, don't it? Belly are growing in some food. Yeah, people, if they was going to be lenient on Diddy, they would have let him out on bail, don't they? Definitely after the verdict, before the 4th of July, don't they? So they're not going to be lenient on him, my people. You know what I mean? He's going to have to do like 5 years, you see me? Because you can't be buying pussy in one state and bringing it to another state. That's illegal. That's when it becomes federal. You don't want to see interstate commerce when you're in a courthouse. And whenever you say interstate commerce in your court documents, you know you're not the feds, no blood clot, isn't it? You know what I mean? So him buying these, what do you call male prostitutes, gigolos or whatever, and flying them over from there. People, sorry about that. My battery died, you feel me? I forgot so we can resume and things, but I'm glad it died still. Because we have other people business to deal with, you see me? You know what I mean? So, not going to go back live anytime soon, you see me? Follow my King Mixup channel. I think I'm gonna drop a review over this. No, I need not there yet at night. So you can, yeah, follow up around so you see me? And that says, if anything is worth, you know what? I do have a review to drop over here too. So if you don't know, you have to turn on the notification bell as well too. I have several reviews. I feel in the review mood and thing. You know my thing different too, isn't it? Yeah. So we're gonna end the live. I'm gonna save it still. I'm gonna save it still, isn't it? I got my battery right there. I'm just trying the charger on this. Why do I feel like I'm missing something here? Yeah, so I'm gonna big up on myself, isn't it? Oh, before I forget, let me see if I can show on my IG page. Because in the meantime, I'm going to be making IG posts. You know, the reviews them take a lot of work. You know, my people have to put picture and video and all them shit there together. It's not as easy as it look. You know. Yeah. But in the meantime, I'm gonna be posting shit on my IG though. You know what I mean? Cause the people that my ball over this, you know, you see me? You know what I mean? I'm trying to find my IG situation. I be a nasty people picture. You know, this shit, you know, some things I'm not supposed to accept to. Why do I have OCD, man? I have OCD, you know. I need to find that before I end up. Start organizing these shits. Anyway, I'm gonna end the cause OCD now take over me, you know. Even though it is. Anyway. Yeah, I hate that people. Where the X thing they're bliss. Yeah, and